coming on the program. Ahmed, I want to begin with the quarter that's passed. Your top thoughts amid the difficult operating environment.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for the opportunity. The National Bank of Oman is the first local bank, which has got 70 branches and 190 ATMs and cash deposit machines spreading across Oman and UAE, and serving approximately 500,000 customers. And our focus on 5 key segments: retail banking, corporate banking, investment banking, treasury international, and Islamic banking. So when we look at the results for the first half of the 2017, we need to have a context. For us in National Bank of Oman, it has been 3 years now since NBO implemented a 5-year growth strategy centered on delivering superior customer experience with the objective of becoming the bank of choice. So now, if we look at the context, I think we need to look at the last 3 years. And the last 3 years, NBO has proved to be resilient. And basically, it reflects the overall market here in Oman, which the stability of Oman banking sector has remained intact in spite of challenging macroeconomic conditions. Asset quality of the banks continue to be strong. And for us in particular, NBO, we maintain a very, very diversified portfolio, and we have been able to sustain superior profitability compared to the peers, not just in Oman, even
Ahmed,
across the region.
Yeah, Ahmed, I'm going to jump in here just to pick up on what you're saying. And you're saying you're resilient, you're saying you're diversified. What was the road ahead look like in terms of expansion plans, in terms of acquisitions? I mean, what's going to keep that growth momentum for the bank?
Actually, Yusuf, for our key strategic priorities today, and actually that is based on our 5-year plan that we put 3 years ago. Our key strategic priorities: 1 is to deliver superior customer experience. 2 is to scale up through digitization. Digital is becoming a very critical part of our business. And 3 is to diversify income streams. And you can see in our first half of the year results this year, you have seen how we've been able to diversify the income stream and actually bring some more fee income and reduce less dependence on the interest income. And we are actually continuously reducing the use of the balance sheet, and instead we actually extend other capabilities to build on other types of income. And
when you say diversifying...
Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to jump in, Ahmed, but when you say diversifying, you also mentioned Islamic banking a while ago, but I know that for your business, it was only 4% of revenue last year. Does that mean that you'll put more, that you'll actually try to expand that role?
Yeah, absolutely. And our Islamic banking window has performed superbly well in the first half of the year. They've actually grown their top line and bottom line by over 20%. And in the meantime, they've been able to maintain their superior asset quality with the NPL ratio of just 0.6% in spite of challenging macroeconomic conditions. So if I could actually talk about overall NBO performance in terms of the profitability, our return on assets still stands on the high side compared to the peers, not just locally, but also regionally. We got the return on equity still sustained at the high level. Capital adequacy ratio, we are at 17%.
Ahmed.
The NPL ratio, yes, Yusuf.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in. You talked us through some of the metrics there. To recap as well, the impact of the standoff that's ongoing with the Saudi-led bloc and Qatar, how is that going to change your road ahead? Do you need to adjust some of your business elements there?
Yusuf, I just hope that is being resolved soon. But for us as a bank, we are very much focused on those key strategic priorities I just explained to you, on delivering superior customer experience, scale up through digitization, diversify our income streams, improve operational efficiencies. You can see that through our results. And of course, enhance the culture of discipline and rejuvenate brand appeal. But in the meantime, Yusuf, it's important to see and to actually analyze in the context of the overall outlook for Oman ever since the oil price started going down. Yes, the oil price may somehow continue to be subdued for an extended period of time, but actually Oman has made applaudable strides in economic diversification to reduce dependence on oil and gas. And currently, yes.
Yeah, I apologize for jumping in again. We just want to get through so much with you this morning. We talked about some of the realities on the ground in Oman in terms of how the market's been performing. It's the worst performing market so far this year, and it's even performed worse than Qatar. Why do you think the Oman investment story hasn't really been at the top or the forefront for foreign investors? Why has it gone out of favor?
Look, Yusuf, if you look at the performance of the market in Oman, particularly the stock market, the valuations are very good. The fundamentals are still very sound. The sentiment is not necessarily helping. But I'm sure over the coming quarters and months we are going to get out of that, because Oman has made applaudable strides in economic diversifications, and the emphasis and laser sharp on growing manufacturing, logistics, mining, tourism, and fishery sectors is unprecedented. You can see this across the policy measures that the government has actually adopted over the last few years, and these have brought a lot of benefits into the overall fiscal